I first got into sport in Year 5 at primary school when my teacher started a mixed tag rugby team for a local tournament. This was the first time I'd really enjoyed sport other than being the queen of egg and spoon on sports day. There was never a big emphasis on sport in my primary school outside of sports day when, inspiringly, every single child took part every year, with every child gaining a certificate for every single race. In lower years, the variety of activities in PE and the focus on fun rather than talent just wasn't there. Our school just provided the easiest sports to organise and gave opportunities to the highest ability students. We occasionally had professional coaches come in for a half term and run our PE lessons, for example quick cricket. These were a lot of fun and a really worthwhile investment, as it was something new and exciting that none of us had ever done before, so there was no automatic high achievers. And being a minority sport in a primary school, it really opened everyone's eyes to a wider range of possible sports out there for us to try. However, opportunities like this were only on a once-yearly basis, as the funding just wasn't there to make them longer lasting. Tag rugby led me to playing full contact girls rugby, something never really expected in schools because rugby of course is stereotypically a boys' sport, just as netball for example is stereotypically a girls' sport. If we can play more sports in mixed groups at primary schools, then we can gradually decrease the sporting stereotypes and make activities more equal. I really enjoyed rugby, and the confidence it gave me meant that I decided to do sports leaders, something unheard of in primary school, which has shaped me into the person I am today. I played rugby for 5 years, and I would never have dreamt of participating in sport at all, especially not rugby, if it hadn't been for my Year 5 teacher, who took her love of the sport, brought it into school as a suggestion to have a go at the local tournament for fun, and then turned this suggestion into a reality. What I'm trying to say is all it takes is one member of staff to come forward with an idea that they're passionate about, and for principals to just say yes. Sport in schools can't improve without more people saying yes, but when the doors start opening, the opportunities are endless, and not only do the children benefit, but the staff do too. I've seen the pride the teachers have for the young children in their sports clubs and teams, and this not only has a positive impact on them and the children, but also on the parents and the school itself. You don't have to have especially gifted children to take part. Anyone stepping out and participating is something to be proud of. You don't have to be the best and win every competition, but you can do everything you can to enjoy them. I feel that school sport is so important at primary school to get children out of the classroom they're in all day, giving them a relief from the high levels of concentration required in lessons and giving kids time to just have fun in a structured way. For those children like me who grow up in non-sports mad households and who don't watch much sport or participate in many sports activities, or those families without the time or money to access sports activities, school is the only place for these young children to participate in sport. I believe it's part of the school's role to try and provide opportunities and excitement about sport to all children. Things as simple as bringing in motivational speakers from sport, for example Martin Johnson, to show children just where sport can take them and all the values and opportunities it brings can really inspire children into taking up sport, as I've seen myself when we've had famous sportsmen and women at the events we provide for our local primary schools. It's not just the famous that inspire, however. Keen participants from the local community can bring their activity into schools and enable children to just have a go. I feel that all children should have an equal access to sporting opportunities, and it shouldn't be a lottery. Developing sports leaders in primary school can help to achieve this. It increases the opportunities for all and develops confidence and leadership skills for those that take part. Without sports leaders, I wouldn't be the person I am today, and I definitely wouldn't have stood up to do this speech in front of almost 100 influential people. I only got involved in sports leaders when I was in Year 10 because it wasn't available to me when I was younger. Sports Leaders is now being offered in more and more primary schools, and I can tell you from experience with the children who take part in it just how valuable it is for them. The children I see participating in sporting events or sports conferences are confident, outgoing and competitive to a degree. But mostly, these children are so happy and healthy, friendly, and the sense of community you get from them in their schools is so lovely to see. Sport provides them with fun and teaches them skills such as making friends, communication, leading, respect for others and themselves. The list is endless, and these skills they learn in primary school will be carried with them for the rest of their lives. The main message I wanted to give today is this: sport has changed my life and the person I have become. If I'd been shown the person I am today because of sport, if I'd been shown all that sport has done for me, and if I had been shown the extremely positive impact it has on my life and the inspiring and amazing people I've worked with because of it, I wouldn't have waited the time I did to give sport a chance. This drive and passion that I and so many others, young and old, have for sport is what schools need to encourage in young children, because the possible opportunities and achievements that are available are worth all the work that goes into it.